Hey guys, Deathletter Magic here, getting caught up on the craziest stories from December. This was actually announced on December 10th, so I'm a little late to this party, but it definitely deserves a video. This announcement was, as far as I could tell, posted anonymously with no listed author or bio, and it's only 2 paragraphs long, which is the famous hallmark of something they're embarrassed about, doesn't paint their corporation in a good light, and they basically just don't want to elaborate on it any further than they have to. For this year's World Magic Cup, happening December 14th through the 16th in Barcelona, Spain, and streaming on twitch.tv/magic, we will be testing Twitch chat in subscriber-only mode just for the duration of the event. We are doing this to see how sub-only mode impacts the stream and whether it can further our goals of creating a better quality conversation around what is happening on the stream and being a positive place for the community. We strive to continuously improve the quality of chat during our events, and this is a further exploration of the best possible ways to better the experience. Wizards is dedicated to bringing people together with our games and creating safe, inclusive environments for players of all types, whether in physical spaces or online. And that's it. That doesn't really seem like a closing sentence, does it? It's like they just gave you the information, knew people would be pissed off, it would be controversial, and then they just walked out of the room. So if you're not familiar, subscriber-only mode on Twitch means that only subscribers to that Twitch channel will be able to use the chat. Now, what does that mean? You just subscribe like YouTube? No, subscriber means a paying subscriber. Now, I don't use Twitch. I don't stream on Twitch. I did a couple times. I thought it was terrible. I hate them as a company. Their rules are garbage and they make YouTube look good by comparison. Also, I heard that people are leaving their platform in droves. So, screw them, honestly, but through the grapevine I heard that $5 is the minimum, so holy crap. That's like half the cost per month of Netflix to subscribe to each channel that you like. What if you watch 20 streamers and you want to give each of them a small amount of, well, I guess it's actually a large amount of money. That is stupidly expensive. They should start it at like $1. I mean, that is just outrageous. And I heard it's $5 for this channel. Maybe the channel can set what the subscription cost is. I don't know. Hell, if that's the case, boy, they set it pretty high because $5's a little much. Let's see. Wizards garbage content versus, we'll just say cut Netflix in half down the middle, half their content library. So the cost is ridiculous. You can still watch the stream. You just can't participate in the chat, which a lot of people aren't interested in chat. I mean, if you go to any live stream on Twitch that's, not 10 minutes long, it's actually a big long event or a huge thing, a 3-hour thing or whatever, there's maybe 1% of the people watching typing at any given time, within a minute. So the other 99% are just watching it. It's usually because they have a second monitor or they're on mobile, they don't want to type very much, because that's harder. A lot of them are playing a game and just watching it at the same time, and it is what it is. So I think this won't be as disruptive, but what if you really wanted to say something all of a sudden? You just caught a rules violation or somebody cheating and nobody's saying anything and you're like, oh my gosh, somebody needs to say something. I mean, it's not terrifically constructive and it'll just be on Reddit the next day, but I get why people would want to say something. If something awesome happens or some old pro that retired comes back on screen, you're like, oh my gosh, I'm their biggest fan, I want to type something. I could see that scenario getting aggravating. So a lot of people are kind of mad about this. In my opinion, all they've done is given people another reason not to watch their coverage, which people already hate their coverage because it's terrible. The gameplay is boring, you can't see what's happening, the advantage arrow is a complete lie, the announcers are kind of boring and not great all the time, and most of the pros are just cheating anyway. Now, the second sentence is very important as well. So, the cost of restriction, that's part of it, but the second part is, we are doing this to see how sub-only mode impacts the stream and whether it can further our goals of creating a better quality conversation around what is happening on stream and being a positive place for the community. So in other words, if that's what they're trying to do, they're heavily implying that it isn't, that it is the polar opposite. Now, it's not like I watch the coverage very often, but in the 60 or so seconds that I've watched recently, I don't even remember why. I think I just tuned in to be like, is the coverage still crap? Yeah, okay. Am I still banned? Yep, okay. Yeah, they banned me because I was asking about one of the teams getting caught cheating and why there was no consequences, and they wanted to cover it up, so they banned me. I've got the logs to prove it. Either that or one of their 90 moderators was like, oh, that's Des, haha, ban. And by the way, their moderators are lunatics and they're unqualified. They're volunteers. They're just random people. They don't work at Wizards. One of them is Wedge. I think that's all I need to give you as an example of the quality of person that they have moderating this. A lot of them are SJW activists. They are not there to be like, I'm going to help them out. I'm going to be nice and help Wizards. Yay. They're like, I'm going to impose my social justice bullshit on people. It's my way or the highway, and if somebody says something about this or that, they're getting banned instantly because I'm an activist and I'm gonna change society one Twitch stream at a time, I guess. And trust me, I have stories of what, and screenshots, by the way, not just stories, screenshots and proven third-party logs from logging systems of what people said and right before they got banned, and it is ridiculous. They will ban you for saying literally anything that they don't like. Even the most subtle, polite anything, you get a lifetime permanent ban with no warning. Their moderators and admins are completely out of control. Everybody hates them. Probably 1/10 of their audience is banned at this point. And it's literally the number one reason not to watch the stream is because their moderators are such utter, power-hungry, abusive lunatics. So because of this, people were using dummy throwaway accounts to register on there and troll them nonstop. Or they're just so fed up with watching it, they're like, I'm never going to watch another one of these streams again. Let's spike my account. Let's go in there and just get banned. Let's see how long it takes them to ban me. And there's so many people doing that from what I saw. It is just an absolutely unreadable stream of nonsense. Like, I think I popped in for 1 second one time or saw the footage or something because somebody linked it to me, and it was just card quality, bending cards, curling cards. Oh, look at that. Oh, look, it's bending. Oh, look, it's curling. Oh, look, like 50 to 75% of the comments were just that. And it's like people are trolling Wizards, but they're also legitimately angry and have an actual point. And honestly, when a pro that's known for shady stuff is on screen, like Alex, what is his name? Fettuccini or something like that? Yeah, that's it. Alex Fettuccini. When he's on screen, the whole entire chat just devolves into just the digital version of throwing rotten tomatoes at him. It is like straight up angry hate mob. So I guess the theory is instead of letting anybody in, they're going to make it a $5 paid gated community, and people will be way more careful about what they say because they've invested $5 in it, which I'm pretty sure you can cut off your subscription anytime. But I also think that you can like prepay months at a time, and I'm not sure you can get refunded. I don't know. Twitch sucks. I hate it. So the funny thing is they're probably right, and there's two ways to look at this. They're trying to censor it, they're trying to live in their own little world, they're not going to listen to the criticisms, the complaints, because even though they're angry and impolite, the people are completely legitimate, they have real, actual, valid concerns, and they need to be addressed. Why is it showing up in a Twitch live stream for an event? Because you won't acknowledge it or do anything about it. You ban people on Twitter. You don't respond to them on your commercial email account. You just ignore people who are like card quality, misprints, overpriced this and that. I opened a pre-release kit with no promo. Like, people complaining about this in social media, all they get is banned and blocked and ignored. So they just hijack your Twitch chat. They hop in and they're like, well, screw you. You're going to have to listen to me now. And then they get banned from there too. When people are that pissed, I mean customers, actual longtime players of the game are that pissed off at you that they're going to come talk crap to you in the middle of your own event live, maybe making them pay $5 or telling them to stay out is not the solution. That's just plugging your ears with your fingers and going, no, I can't hear you. We're perfect. I mean, that's the way people are seeing it. Now, if you were to flip it, let's pretend that Wizards of the Coast isn't a garbage company. They just are an average company, and they have haters and trolls coming in, posting inappropriate, rude stuff. And the people are getting banned left and right, but a lot of them are using dummy accounts. And it's just at the point where the volume, the sheer size of the problem is so big that it's an embarrassment to your company. People who show up to the live stream are like, wow, this must be a terrible company. So you make the decision, what can we do? We can either turn chat completely off, or we can go subscriber only, because then it's people who literally paid us money and theoretically like us. It'll skew it. Our public image when people are looking at the chat will be better, and it would fix the problem. So just from a cold, reasonable business decision, given the circumstances, would an average business take these actions? Probably. So which side do I side with? They're a bunch of morons. They're a bunch of egotistical toddlers who cannot take criticism. This is Wizards of the Coast we're talking about. This is a practical solution, but it's really just them, plugging their ears and ignoring everybody again. That's all this is. But hey, if you were showing up to the live event specifically just to, shitpost stuff against them, okay, well, you're wasting your time watching it. You probably aren't even watching it. You got it on mute. You're just there just trolling them. Do it on a different platform. I do believe Twitter doesn't allow them to mute or hide replies. So anybody who replies, if it gets upvoted, it will be public and it'll be first, and there's nothing they can do to delete it. On Facebook, they delete comments left and right, so don't bother there. And trust me, my friends, other creators, everyone, we've all seen this. We've taken screenshots of comments disappearing in real time. People have even put this on Reddit. Somebody will, post something about, yeah, this is a wonderful new product announcement, but I don't care. It's on garbage quality curling paper. Fix it, or I'm not going to buy it. And they, hit F5, every 3 seconds until the comment disappears. And reliably, minutes later, it's gone. They are policing that pretty hard. So that's why if you ever want to see some serious backlash, go to Twitter. I mean, that's where I get my good quotes from. Now, the MTG subreddit, that's pretty heavily moderated. I mean, they got everything on lockdown that they reasonably can. I'm surprised they haven't just left Twitter completely, because that's the last one where anybody could say anything, basically, and you can't suppress it. So anyway, before this announcement and after it, I have the exact same advice. My stance hasn't changed. Don't watch these garbage events. Don't waste your time. The coverage is trash. The results don't matter because everyone's cheating, and now you can't even chat. It's just another dumb, tone-deaf, idiotic, bad PR move, stupid change that they're making, as with a bunch of stuff this year. So add it to the list. Personally, I don't care. I don't watch their stupid streams anyway, and like I said, I would recommend you don't either. So that's your great news for the day. Hope you guys have a very Merry Christmas, and I'll see you guys next video.